just so you don't think too highly of me, I'm very new to this. And March was when I first discovered DMM and what that even means, disciple making movement. In Augusta, my good friend Rodney invited me, and we were sitting at lunch, and he was asking me about how I was going, and I told him I'm doing discipleship at my church, and he's like, "Tell me more." And at that time, I was with I was doing what I thought was discipleship, and so he invited me, and I came, and I was so inspired by what I saw. A little backstory: God found me when I was in high school, and it's such an impressionable age, and I just love high school students. What I was missing was what I found with DMM. It was something that is very simple, biblical, and transferable. And I was sharing actually this morning with Susie Judd something that really challenged me was obedience. And what I was doing was not obedience focused. It was learning, like how can I, and you know, I think I still struggle with pride every now and again. And I think that I'm some big shot and I have to come in and teach these guys how to do it. And that's not the case at all. Like, it was so neat to learn that these guys, high school students, they really just want to have someone trust that they can obey God's word and not hear someone just teach them and tell them and just speak. You know what I mean? Like they're just so like wanting to be active in the church. So let me tell you a short story about. So I do you guys know DBS, Discovery Bible Study? So that's something that's huge with this disciple making movement, and that's something that I learned and implemented immediately. So I started going through these 7 questions with these guys, thinking, okay, maybe they'll pick this up and start doing it maybe like a year or 2 from now, if we're lucky, you know, and start going through this. And I share the vision of like, you guys are going to be doing this one day. And maybe like 6 times through, they start to get it, pick up on it. And one of the guys comes up to me and he says, "Hey, Devin, I started a DBS at my high school and it's going well and I'm so excited." I'm like, "Bro, Tristan, are you serious? Like you started one of these?" And yeah, so that's been happening. They've been going to their high schools, taking this to their high schools and teaching them to obey God's word. They're doing it. And I am chopped liver over here because they don't need me to come in and teach them and tell them anything, y'all. It's just been such an inspiring thing to see these guys really take it and run with it. And it's humbling, and it's humbling in a good way. And I just want you all to know that high schoolers are hungry for this. This is just the beginning. We're laying a foundation here in Roswell, Alpharetta, Milton area. And this foundation, I just see this happening everywhere. And what we've been doing is allowing people who care for high schoolers to come in and just sit and see what not that we're doing everything right or anything, but just to see how hungry these guys are and that they are actually doing it. They're literally running the Discovery Bible Study that I'm like in charge of. I just show up and cook. My wife cooks breakfast for them, and they run it. So yeah, guys, I just want to inspire you to reach out to if I can figure this out, you can. And if high schoolers can pick this up and run with it, I mean, anyone can. So if you don't even have to catch the vision for high schoolers, just catch the vision for like adults or anyone, because if a 15, 16-year-older can actually multiply and create multiple generations, so can we. And yeah, just be encouraged. And real quick, something that's practical that we found that works really well for us. I'm not going to dive deep into this, but it's a simple note for an iPhone that you can actually collaborate on. And these guys have, if you see the yellow dots here, I don't know if you can, but they check off when they are doers of God's word and who they're going to share it with. And they check off whether or not they did it. So we're all holding each other accountable, and they're able to run with something like this that's very collaborative. So I recommend that. But thank you guys so much. And
mention that they can see that anytime during the week it's collaborative. So when they're doing it, others are looking on and seeing everybody's doing it. Oh my, I guess I need to get my act together and start doing it too.
Yeah, so anytime they can see it.
Great
That's right.
tool right there.
It's an impressive tool, and they turned me on to this. So cool. Thank you guys so much.